Hi, I'm David Lishman. I'm from Lishman's of Ilkley. I'm a huge fan of barbecuing. It's theatre, it's meat. It really goes back to the days of men's primeval instincts of cooking over open flames and feeding the family. It's not just about sausage and burgers, and it's not just about sunshine either. We cook all year round. I cook my Christmas turkey out here every year. So today we're going to do two products for the barbecue. Remember, a barbecue is not just about sausage and burgers. I like to cook bigger joints of meat. It's more theatre. It's actually easy to do. You don't have to worry about being stood over the barbecue all the time. We're going to take this leg of lamb. I'm going to butterfly it and just take a few muscles out of there, and we're going to make a decent steak thickness so it'll cook quicker. And we're also going to take this chicken, which we're going to spatchcock. We're going to take the backbone out, open it out, and again it'll cook quicker and just a lot more even. So first of all, we need to take the shank off the leg of lamb. This is our local lamb. It's from Yorkshire. It's from a source, a local farmer that we've known for years and years and years, and he does a very good job for us. And what we are doing here, and you can get your butcher to do this for you, is we are butterflying it. We're taking the muscle out and opening it up like that. And then we'll take this bone out, like so. And what this does, it opens up the lamb, so it's a flatter, more easier product to cook. It creates a bigger surface area for it to take on that smokiness, that marinade that we're going to put in. Because we're only going to do a small one today, we'll take this first muscle off there, and that leaves us with the top side and the silver side nice and flat. Take any excess fat off there. When you get fat on the barbecue, it tends to drip back onto the charcoal and it'll create a lot of smoke. So there we have a rather nice semi leg of lamb, boned out, butterflied. And we'll just put that into a plastic bag where we can add a marinade. This marinade is natural yogurt, and it's mint sauce. It's a simple marinade that we use quite often. We just massage the marinade into the lamb and put that into the fridge for about a couple of hours, and it'll let the flavours get into the meat, it'll marry in, and it'll just make it a lot more tender and a great flavour. So this is our chicken. It's a free-range chicken, good product. It's led a happy life. Remember, if you're going to the supermarket and buying two for a £5, you're getting what you pay for. So all I'm doing here is taking out the backbone. You can use a pair of kitchen scissors and we nick that. So it flattens it out. It makes it a lot easier to cook. I just whip the legs off. We don't need those. There's no meat on those. And that is a nice thickness. It's a good steak thickness now, and it'll cook gently on the barbecue and it'll come up nicely with a nice coating. To that we add instead of a marinade, we're going to add a dry rub. I'll just put a bit of oil on there to make it stick. And the dry rub, I'm using one off our shelf, butt rub. Basically these are made up of salt, paprika, pepper, and generally garlic salt. You find that garlic salt doesn't burn on the barbecue like fresh garlic would. And we liberally coat the chicken with this. It gives it a nice, you can smell that pungency, great flavour. I like to put some on the inside as well, just to get some flavour into it. And that will absorb those flavours of herbs and spices as we're cooking, as well as the smoke from the charcoal, and we'll just get a great product. So the trick about barbecuing is that we have indirect cooking and direct cooking. The direct cooking is over the charcoal where it's flames. The flames are going directly onto the meat and giving that char-grilled flavour. But because the meat is quite thick, we're then going to move it onto indirect cooking where it's a gentler heat source. There's no flames going directly onto the meat and it'll cook nice and gently and we'll get a lovely finished product. So this is our lamb. It's been marinating for an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's taken up all those nice juices from the yogurt and the mint. We just put that directly over the charcoal. You can see how it starts to smoke and that'll char grill beautifully for about 5 minutes. We're going to put the chicken on at the same time. We'll put this breast down to get those nice bar marks on those. And again, 5 minutes over the direct flame. We always put the lid down. Always use the lid on your barbecue. It will make it cook a lot more gentler and much more controllable. And we'll give it about 5 minutes like that, and then we'll flip them over onto the indirect side. So they've been there for 5 minutes. I'm just going to move them over to the indirect area. These have been under here for over 30 minutes now, and we're just going to see if they're ready. When are they ready? Digital thermometer, thickest part, chicken, 75 degrees. Lamb, thickest part, 55 degrees. So those two look like they're cooked now. They'll be great to eat, family barbecue, everybody will be happy. If you want any more advice, just go to your local Q-Gill butcher and he'll be more than happy to advise.